And my shit so whipped up. I don't even want to put a damn beanie on my head because it's gonna fuzzy my hair up. Especially without no ski mask. I can't even find a ski mask, a do rag, or nothing. Can't even find damn keys. Who the hell is all?
But you know what grandma did? Shout out to the
What's all this? That must have been live off this phone then. This the one that died. This show acting weird right now.
I gotta take a shower. You can't take a shower. You gotta take a bath because the shower is leaking down into the floor.
Oh wow.
I think that one leaks on the other side. There's something going on. I don't know. Take a bath. You can sit in the bathtub and just put the water on you, bathe off, and then hop in the shower and rinse off. I'm saying you don't let it just run for the whole shower.
Should I take
Rinse
this
yourself out in
car?
the bathtub. I don't know, but I don't want my phone to sink in. I can't take no more.
I'll go in this car. But damn, what my glasses ain't in this car. Nah, my glasses ain't in this car. Let me see. Damn. Bingo. Outside. Just start doing that shit like OG Percy. Start doing lives like OG Percy. Say I got the 3 sides. I got the OG Percy. And then I got whatever. I got 3 sides. Whatever the hell that nigga said. I know I need this cold water though. Damn, glasses is bright out here. Let's see. Did I lock it? Yep. Look like it's finna rain today too. Matter of fact, these clouds is kind of deep. I didn't even check the forecast. Cause if it's like that, then I am not outside. I'm inside. Yeah, it's the clouds is like hella. They like hella out, like not even a little bit, like all the way. And then you got this lady I ain't seen in a long time that be stealing from the trash cans and shit like that. Or whatever you want to call it, stealing from the trash can, getting recycled, whatever it is. I ain't seen her in a while, but like I said, for her to be pulling up right now and it look like it's finna rain out here, it's not a good look. Like, and I'm kind of low key glad too, because if it is gonna rain, I gotta close up my little my ventilation. Like when I be cooking and stuff like that, I gotta let the ventilation keep it from smelling like barbecue. You know what I mean? That's how I keep it like smelling fresh up in there. If I keep it like smoked out and shit like that, it's gonna smell like a smokehouse. So that's why I always keep the vents up at the top. That's why I bought it too, because it had them vents at the top. It was like ice cream truck, but I seen something else. I was like, nah. I was like, I could cook out that thing just as long as it can vent. But I wouldn't literally just cook barbecue out of there. But that'd be some, you be on some other shit doing some shit like that, but you definitely going, it's gonna be like smoking, it's gonna be like hot boxing, but in the worst way. Cause all that food and all that. Oh yeah, you right. You right. You right. Anybody else? So anyway, yeah. So you know, I would, but it look like it's gonna rain, so I won't. You feel me? I won't. And I live for the trolls. I live for the trolls. You know why? Cause I live for that. You know what I mean? You know how you be having the people on the tier in the county that be trolling, trolling, trolling. They be talking, talking, talking all night. Ooh, they catch that nigga in the laundry room and just boot by bing that nigga. Just regular shit. So trolls, please get to trolling. Get to trolling. But yes, Sirski. So we gonna see what it do today. Hopefully it don't rain. I don't know, man. Where I'm living at, it look like it's raining. I don't know where y'all at in y'all city, but on my mama, it look like it's finna rain where I'm at. And this shit is thick, thick. It ain't even a little thick. Like this shit is all the way thick. Like these is gray clouds. Ain't no white, no sun, no nothing. It's all bad, bad. But we shall see though. Well, when I turn this way, it do look like it got a little. Nah, hell no. You look the other way. It's just a gap, but it's a lot of clouds. But I might just do it to him though. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on? Top of the AM. It ain't even that early, but I know some of y'all just waking up. I've been up. He said, "Hello, sir. What country you from?" Gotta be from another country. Oh damn! I didn't bring my money on. Oh yeah, I did. That shit blending in with my hoodie. Yeah, I know who Snoop Dogg is. What are you talking about? Yes, I know who Snoop Dogg is. Do you? Or is that the only black American that you might know? What country are you from? Because I knew when you said sir, you was not from America. But that's why I said, that's why I be coming on live at bogus hours. You feel me? Because you always like I said, it's like scooping up a net. You gonna scoop up a gang of people that just floating around on there, you know? You end up getting more subscribers. Some niggas not. Some people just come on here just to troll. So you gotta give them you gotta give the trolls their time too. You know what I mean? They just bored, sitting on the couch. They got the notification on you, so every time you get on here, you know what I mean, they have something to say to you. You something like they daddy or something, you know, they look up to you. So you gotta entertain the kids too. It's not a problem. Sunday fun day. Feel me? Sunday fun day. He said, I'm his Snoop cat. Oh, I don't know. What's the deal? What's the deal? He said, what's up, OG? What's the deal? Y'all just getting up, man, or what? What y'all got doing? What y'all got going on in the chat, man? It seemed like all of y'all just woke up or something. What's going on? I ain't gonna lie, it look rainy where I'm at. Out here in LA. It look rainy as hell. But, you know, in Cali, it can start out looking rainy. And then at the end of the day, be a million degrees, you know? It gotta be Sunday. I got my seatbelt on, doing the right things, you know what I mean? A good start to a day. You know, if I got the seatbelt on, I'm doing good. But, yeah. And I got a lot of people that left alive because I ain't talking crazy. You see what I told you? You got to talk crazy for everybody to just be like watching. Remember I told you that this morning? If you don't talk crazy, yeah, if you don't talk crazy, nobody watches. Like you'll start out like 10, probably get to 15. Then you start talking crazy or you start going in on somebody, you're going to get to 45, 50. You gotta, you know. It's weird, but it's a fact. I don't know what you said. What is that? You said Hoya Ayu Fab? I don't know. I don't even know how to read that. What country you from? I asked you that like 10 fucking text messages ago. Where are you from? Cause your English is ain't Englishing. It ain't adding up. Well, I'm from LA. Where are you from? I asked you that. Where are you from? You asking me. You can't even put a sentence together, and you asking me where I'm from. Where are you from? You ain't answered that question yet. Where are you from? But I understand. You happy to talk to somebody from America. I get it. I get it. I ain't even mad at you. That's why I get it. I'm from heaven. Yeah, for sure that. I can dig it. We all sent from heaven. You dig? Sent from heaven. And what's that song from Keisha Cole? Sent from heaven. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Like I said, trolls come in all shapes, forms. Some come nice, some come full fledged. Some say crazy stuff. Some try to bait you in, and then once they get in with a few little like, then they start going vicious on the troll. I bet plenty of y'all before, but I never let it get the best of me. Cause what I do what I do, or say what I say. I do what y'all do every time y'all see me live. Troll, 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 crash, 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 crash. That's what a lot of people like to do. They get on your live and just troll, 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 crash, crash, crash. Then when you crash back, you wrong. I know. I know. That's why I'll be going to church. Let me get a yeah. How many? 4. Yeah, 4, 16. Slow day or what? Slow day? Okay. Not yet? Okay. See my cousins. Go take the trash. Look like it's gonna rain today, huh? Oh yeah. Did it say? Yeah. Did you check the I don't think so. No rain. Yeah. All right. Have a good one. Yes, sir. Ski. Looks like it's gonna rain today, Ski. Might not though. We'll see. We shall see. From Nepal. Where is Nepal? Where is Nepal? I don't even know what I said. That's sad. All of us, we stuck where we stuck. And don't know the whole world. We just be stuck in our own little states. I don't even know where Nepal is. You know what I mean? I don't even know where to begin to think. Cause I ain't know where I've been. But like we're living life. Shit, it's somewhere you supposed to be if you ain't never been there before, right? Supposed to at least try some new places, see some new stuff. Now all of a sudden, it's just perfect. It's just Cali driving. People will sit in this parking lot the whole time, and as soon as you come out the store, mind you, they sitting there chopping it up, talking, doing whatever they doing. Then when they see you come out the store and get in your whip, now everybody turns the car on and want to leave. I don't get that dumbass shit Cali niggas be on. This shit don't make no sense. It's like it's either racing to the light, racing to the next block, trying to beat you to a parking space, and then bang your whip and try to get on. Because most people ain't got no insurance. That's a fact. More than half the drivers in Cali ain't got no insurance, guy. Even if the whip look new school. And I'm just keeping it 1,000. What's my favorite movie? Shit. Paid in Full. That's why I always be uploading that Money Making Mitch. Money Making Mitch. You gonna look out for your uncle one time. I don't know what you talking about. That's what you gotta tell him. Even if it's your uncle. I don't know what you talking about. Money Making Mitch. I don't know what you talking about. What's the deal? What's the deal? Everybody was saying I was drunk yesterday. Nigga, I drink all day, every day. That's one thing you can't throw at me and say, oh yeah, this nigga drunk. Nigga, I do that all day, every day. So when would I not be drunk? You know what I mean? That can't be an excuse. Legally, it can't work. Cause I'm always, oh shit. They got some little dreadheads trying to move in the building. Yeah, they gotta be visiting. Cause they too black. They ain't from this area. Yeah, I was on one. Yeah, that's because my folks was asking me. They was like, "Who you talking to?" Hey, you still, this is why I was on one, because when niggas, my people said, "You still beefing with Munchie?" I said, "Man, ain't no beef." They was like, "Nigga, didn't they shoot up your homies?" I'm like, "Yeah." They was like, "Fuck them niggas, nigga, it's for life, nigga." Like, yeah, you right, you right, you right, you right. Oh, somebody finally hit in the window. He said, "Mind your business." She was on one. Let me see something real quick, gang. Yeah, I always mind my business. Hey, but you know what? One thing about it though too is like I said, a lot of people they be on the internet. They be like, "Yeah, man, we pushing peace." Man, I'm just like E-Dog. Nigga, ain't you one of the ones that didn't get your ass up out of here? You feel me? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, man, them people that's pushing up daisies, man, they don't want to hear about nothing you talking about. Nothing. Yeah. But like I said, I live in an area to where just like the internet, you got neighbors that'll do stuff to your stuff, but they won't say or do nothing to you. You know what I mean? Like they always got some tricky ass type shit like leave nails by your car. That's why I said, hold on real quick. They'll leave nails by your car, do this to this, do this to that. But when you there and they see you, no words, no nothing. You know what I mean? Might even say, hey, how you doing? Look, man. You know how many times I done seen that in real life? You feel me? You ever walk down your hood and then you ever walk down your hood and then walking down the street like early in the morning, you going to sack up your weed, right? On your way to Inglewood High. And then when you walking through the hood, you see a red truck in the middle of the street. And then you see you keep walking like, what the fuck is this red truck doing in the middle of the street, right? And then I go walk through the 400 alley and I see another red truck with the red laces. I'm like, man, whose shoes is these? Who ran up out their boots? Right? So then you looking behind that trash can and you see the homie right there. And that's when you come to a life conclusion. Can't be me, dog. See, one thing about the game is when you get game, it's on you to take heed to it. See, one thing about game is once you get the game, you slide. You feel me? You move around. You're not predictable. You're not reliable. You're not loafing. Anybody can get found with holes in them. But you know how most niggas get found with holes in them? Hanging around niggas. Predictable. You know, where they know you be at, where you hang at, who be around you, where you live, where your mama stay, where your sister stay, where your brother stay. You got to cancel that. Because don't nobody know nothing. So, mind my business. You need to get out of my life and mind your business and move around. Because you on my live watching me. You bitch. But I love for the trolls to pop they hot shit. You see, just like I said, one thing about it. When the hood start getting towed up and niggas start checking out, you know what happened? Everybody start moving around. Moving out the city, moving out their streets. Some niggas got moved to the county jail. Some niggas got moved to prison. I got moved to prison. So you could tell me a lot of things. You could say a lot of things. But you ain't been a lot of places like me. So you just talking. You know? So, like we always say, everybody got a story to tell, but I'll let you tell it. But, you know, making threats about holes in a person, that's the dumbest thing you could do on the internet. That's why I know you an internet nigga. Who the hell would say something about holes in you and this, and that? Who? Who would do that with good common sense? Will say, oh yeah, it's all funny games. Nigga, look, for you to say that lets me know how dumb you is. Why? You just said this shit on a fucking live, nigga. See, that's when you know a nigga internet. Cause he'll have his bogus ass name, talking about putting holes in somebody, and then live on a chat. Now I could say fuck this, fuck that, just like EBK J-Bo. Fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. Nigga, that ain't the same as what you just said. You see how in court we would be fighting two different cases? Dumb nigga. That's how I know. You's a nigga. Stupid nigga. Just don't say that up here. Man, get your life together. Get your fucking life together.
I said, that's what's up. I mean, y'all can pick up the Cali wave, man. Just don't pick up the Cali waves. Man, brother, stay connected, black men, to each other. Nigga, don't tear each other apart.
Y'all got niggas like OG Percy talking about the whole crib card. Man, please. Please. Niggas should man, the way OG Percy, and then you got Nina Boy. Nina Boy going to holler at him. Come on, man. How Nina Boy gonna mediate for anybody in the streets? Man, that nigga got charges. Come on. Go. Come on. Nina Boy. How Nina Boy? How in the hell is Nina Boy gonna mediate for the Crips talking to OG Percy after what he said? You niggas is crazy. Boy, listen. Boy, y'all, the internet is a whole nother place, bro. These niggas will let niggas talk bad about the Crip card, then go powwow with the nigga and make everything smooth all over again. Like he was really talking to somebody important. Man, that's what I said, the internet. Just like when they thought Brick Baby was that hell of a nigga. I'm like, man, perfect example. Perfect example about the internet. When me and Aaron the plumber had a talk and sit down. Me and Aaron the plumber had that talk, and he kept talking about how Loose Cannon was a solid nigga. I was like, that nigga ain't even from. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, cause you know I was hollering. I want to holler at that nigga Loose Cannon. No, he said I was hollering at that nigga Loose Cannon, and he a real nigga. I was like, real nigga, Loose Cannon. I was like, oh man, if Aaron the plumber think Loose Cannon is a real nigga, I was like, oh yeah. He was like, yeah, he's solid, bro. I was like, solid. I was like, where do you know this nigga from? Oh no, cause out of all of them, like I don't really fuck with Wack. That's what he told me long time ago when he made that diss. When he first made that diss about Spit on Me, we were supposed to do the remix too. And then guess who jumped on it? And this is why I think Wack went so hard on him. And y'all can say I'm reaching, but I'm just telling you what it is. So since me and Aaron the plumber was gonna do that Spit on Me remix part 2, I think that, and this is just me, I think that Aaron the plumber told Loose Cannon what he was planning to do with me. Loose Cannon was calling me like today, Sunday. Oh, for sure. Anytime he was on a podcast, he would call me on Sunday. And he would tell me, Loose Cannon would call me and tell me, hey, whoa. Hey, we gonna have this nigga Snoopy Badass pull up, whoa. Hey, let's get on this nigga. I used to tell him, I'm working. He was like, you ain't got no job. So one time he told me that, I just blew him off. So then he really called after I told him. So then that's why they was trying to talk to me about getting on somebody. But I was like, nigga, I told you I'm at work. I said, I got the homie right here with me. And I showed them and they was like, oh yeah, this nigga, let's see what you got. And then that's when they went to showing them what I cook and shit like that. You know what I mean? But all that to say this. So when me and Aaron the plumber was talking, he kept saying like Loose Cannon was some hella certified ass nigga. And I was like, bro, like you're confused. Like you this YouTube nigga that you know is not who he is. Like he was like, yeah, but you know, at a Wack and 600, like I really be feeling, bruh, and woo, this and that, you know, he be on some solid shit. I was like, solid shit. So this is what I believe happened. So when he went to go holler at Wack, and I gave him Wack number. Or was it Wack? No, matter of fact, I gave him Loose Cannon number. It wasn't Wack. I don't have Wack number. I got Loose Cannon number and 600 number. So however it went down. So then he calls them and tells them like, hey, shit, man, this nigga Neptune, shit, we gonna fuck around and do a Spit on Me remix part 2. And that's when I think that Wack made the threat to Aaron the plumber about he'll get his mama and all that, because Aaron the plumber probably told him like, Yeah, nigga, I'm fucking with donut homie, and nigga, we'll fuck around. And he probably told him some shit like, nigga, we'll shoot a music video in your hood. Like, I think Aaron the Plumber told him some shit like that. That's the only way Whack 100 could talk about fucking with his mama and all that type shit. That's what I think that went to. And I'm just keeping it a bean. And I'm not gonna even say I'm reading in between the lines. It make more sense because this nigga he was talking about, hey man, we can go to your hood, and we can go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, nigga. He was like, yeah, nigga, I want to shoot a video. I want the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Woo. I was like, yeah, that's directly in the hood. He was like, for sure, Brodusky. He was like, yeah, we gonna do that. We gonna spit on me too. Spit on me too. Part 2. He said, I'm in Atlanta right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm tired as a motherfucker. All I've been doing is working. He was fucking with He still had shit to do with Matter of fact, he had who was he fucking with? It wasn't Ray J. It's the other people that be having a big what's that nigga's name, man? Whoever be doing reality shows, man. It wasn't Ray J. It was somebody else. He said he was in Atlanta, and that nigga was in a hell like he was in the bed. He looked drained. I ain't gonna lie. Aaron the Plumber looked drained, and then he had old baby there with him. And then he showed me old baby and stuff who he woke up with, and she had the phone. And I was like, oh, she recording? He was like, bro, that's my life. Like, I'm a reality star now. So he was like, when I wake up, she film. Every phone call I have, she filming. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, he living his YouTube life. Like, you know what I mean? Because any moment can be viral. So yeah, I dig that. Like, I understood. I fully understood. I didn't understand at the moment, but now that I understand the internet, I understand how everything's got to be footage. So any girl that Aaron the Plumber with, they have to. That's his cameraman, and that's how he was able to get that shit on Whack 100. Because like I said, when I was talking to Aaron the Plumber, we was gonna do that Spit on Me remix too. He was in the bed. And he was like, hey, bruh, I just hitting you up, whoop, whoop, this, and that. Your homie did this, whoop, 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 blah, blah, blah. But that's what Aaron the Plumber started saying, yeah, I know Bloods, Power Rules. That's when he started putting it on thick. It did. He did some food for shit. I don't know if y'all seen this, but he said, yeah, man. I was over there in the Queen Streets one time, and them niggas robbed me for a blick, and I had to come back. You know what I mean? They robbed me for he was putting on, but he was talking like we robbed him for a strap, and then he came back, and you know what I mean? Niggas made sure you got the big homies from the area made sure you got his shit back. I was like, oh, Aaron the Plumber, he just did his motherfucking loose cannon real quick on me. That nigga said that on a live. I was watching it. And he was like, yeah, I had to go to the Queen Streets because them niggas had robbed me for a blick one time. Then I had to holler at one of my bros from over there to get my blick back. I was like, this nigga extra. But that's when I said to myself, yep, internet. Yep. That nigga Aaron the Plumber live. Full-fledged did a loose cannon. Watch, y'all fuck with Aaron the Plumber. Y'all know which live I'm talking about. Shit, I know some of y'all watch him faithfully. Like niggas be watching me. Nigga, the nigga said the Queen Streets had robbed him for a blick. I want to say, no, he said a chopper. Yup. He said Queen Streets had robbed me for a chop one time. Whoa, whoa. He said, you know what I'm saying? You know, did all that Aaron the Plumber bullshit ass cap ass shit. So the nigga said we robbed him for a chopstick. That's exact words. He said we robbed him for a chopstick, and he had to holla at some of the OGs from Queen Street, and you know, he got his shit back. He said much love to them niggas over there, but he had a cold little lying ass story, bro. Aaron the Plumber. That's when I said, yep, internet. And niggas enter the net. Anything that come to their mind that sound hot, they gonna say it. They don't care if it's true, nothing. And then that's why I can see why Aaron the Plumber right now saying he with the legal shit, because with what he doing now, it's gonna come a time to where, look, man, just like Chris Tucker said, He said when I did Friday, everybody just started approaching me like I was just a weed man, always talking about weed. He said the funny thing about it is, nigga, I'm black and I don't even smoke weed. So that's why I didn't do Friday too. You know what I mean? Because it was just the stigmatism that came with it. You feel me? Just straight stigmatism that came with it. So, it is what it is. People do what they do. But at the end of the day, Aaron the plumber, he can't be out here trying to fight his whole way through. That's why you see him try to change it up with a little rapping, with a little he got a little bit of rap, he got a little bit of what else? His little acting. He trying to take different measures to get up out of that straight fighting because everywhere he go, somebody trying to get on him in a real way. In a real way. And if that's if you can't even come outside unless everybody think about fighting you, or that's what like you got a whole, that's a whole persona to get up out of. Aaron the plumber got to dig up out of that, and he trying to. That's why he said, "Oh yeah, with me doing this, it certifies that that street life is over." Yeah, because once you tell, it's different. But at the same time, Whack 100, shit. If Aaron the plumber is willing to trade spaces and per se go out bad, but can't really say that because he's a non-affiliate. But if he was a per se go out bad, who's going to be worse going out bad? Whack. Whack is not going to be mainline. And then, how many people is going to cover? You know how much LA is going to blow up off the coverage of Whack 100 being in jail? It's going to be worse than Loose Cannon. It's going to be worse than Brick Baby. Just think about it. Just think about it. It's going to be worse than Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, and Big U. Whack 100 go to jail. Everybody's page every day is going to be talking about Whack being in jail. And then, you know what's going to happen after that? Aaron the plumber ratings going to go up. Yep. Just like when okay, perfect example. When Gunna told on Young Thug, you know what happened? That nigga got out. He made an album, and you know what happened? Platinum, 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 platinum. Why? Everybody wanted to hear what he got to say for theyself. Yeah, y'all forgot. I didn't. So with Whack 100 going to jail for wherever the fuck, watch. Whack 100 blows up, he blows up. Straight up. No second, nothing. Every time they mention Whack 100, they gonna mention Aaron the plumber. Why? Because he made sure the nigga went to jail. So there's no way around it. And what happens? Aaron the plumber blows up again. On top of that, Whack 100, what he gonna do? Because just like for Aaron the plumber to take down the first video, he paid him. I remember it was only a short amount of hours. It wasn't even, I'll say it wasn't even 12. And the nigga had 249,000 views. It wasn't even 12 hours. That spit on me. Now, in the YouTube world, like I said, the only people that really tweak out on numbers and shit like that is Whack 100 and fucking Adam 22. They act like tweakers to the money. They act like them numbers is their livelihood. They see you hit some numbers like that, they won't in. So, yeah, they paid him to take it down. They was also trying to say that they told him to take it down because, it had, I guess like an assault. You know what I mean? Like it was telling on Donut, which low key it was. But shit, you on a reality TV show. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is really going to happen? If you're on a reality TV show and you're staying in a mansion with Ray J, with all these other people that have phones and everything else that they have, why in the world would you not think that somebody saw what you did? Mind you, it was another person in the house that took the footage. It wasn't no motherfucking Ray J. Ray J was upstairs looking in his robe, which means you didn't say nothing, you're allowing that shit. So, like I said, if you allow it, then it happens. And if you allow it on your property, that is a case. So, Ray J and Wack paid the man to take that shit down. Because why? They need Donut to stay free. Like I said, so when that happened, Aaron the plumber get at me. I showed the DMs and everything on my live. Nigga. But then, once he does that, then go and threaten the man, like I said, about his mama and all this, not knowing he's a record specialist just like you, Wack. And now you record so many people on shit and then even AI some voices on niggas. Now you got a dose of your own Robitussin. So now the shit you did for Loose Cannon to be famous and all the fuckery and all the bullshit you did to make it happen, well, dig this. Now the same shit has happened to you. And now you going to court. So now you didn't try to flush Big U. And you know who flushed you? Aaron the plumber. Ain't that something? You got flushed by a nigga that calls himself Aaron the plumber. Damn, that's deep. That's a church message right there. Aaron the plumber is the one that's gonna flush Wack down the drain. That's deep. That's deep. Wack, I don't know what you gonna do. Really don't even care. But at the end of the day, Wack, you're on camera. Audio. All that. You done. I wasn't talking shit about no who? Faux Extra. I wasn't dissing no Faux Extra last night. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I was talking shit last night, dissing. What? What are you? Doty ain't even been in my mouth. What? Bro, you bogus as hell. You bogus as hell. You just getting on here just saying any old thing. This nigga said I was talking about Faux Extra and dope last night dissing. Man, what is you talking about, man? See, that's what I said. Just people just like to get up in here just to hear you say some shit. They just think you gonna be like EBKJ. Fuck. Man, get out of here. As my dad would say, man, scram. I say move around. He say scram. What are you talking about, nigga? Dissing 44 extra and for what are you talking about? You gotta be from 40s and dissing 40s and what? My hood ain't never even had no problem with no 40s. So what are you talking about? What? And the only time we did have a little scuffle was when the little homies moved to y'all hood. Other than that, it wasn't nothing dangerous. You ain't had no problem with no 40s. So what is you talking about? You must be talking about Mushy B. You can't be talking about me. I was talking about Doty and Expo. What are you talking about? Bogus as hell. But I know some people just want their 10 seconds of fame, shame, whatever you want to call it. This nigga said I was dissing 40s. What the fuck, nigga? Who? Where? And that footage back. But like I said, Wack 100, he gonna be PC. Wack did spoke on too many niggas. Like you can have some opposition that's from hoods, and that don't make everybody. But Wack, he been man, he been doing shit for years. And I could just mention his name now to certain people, and they be like, Wack, you talking about the nigga that be ratting on everybody? I was like, whoa, nigga, boy. And then them young niggas know you. Them young niggas that watch No Jumper and all that, they gonna be the same ones. They gonna be the same ones waiting in the trenches on Wack. Big booty Wack. Wack ain't gonna have no help from the B team. You know what I mean? Like I can say whatever I said, and then the B team gonna be like, yeah, I mean, shit, them your enemies. Like, we all, we ain't here for smoking. You feel me? And my shit is regular. But that nigga snitching on hella niggas from different hoods. Yeah. He's in that slide. Wack is getting flushed by Aaron the Plumber. He got a code name for it. Aaron the Plumber is the one that's actually gonna flush Wack 100. That's deep. Here we go with this shit. Here we go. Niggas don't want to drive. Then they finally see you behind them, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, left, right. They put the blinkers on two different ways. Like, which way is you gonna go? You getting nervous or some shit. Yeah, Aaron the Plumber, boy, that shit is true. Which it's easy to believe that, cause he be, and you know what I mean? It ain't like you just said fuck this, fuck that. No, nigga, you said how much it costs and what a nigga do to kids, mama, whatever you said, nigga. That's you cancel Christmas. Like ever since what was that 9/11 thing, that terrorist attack, and terrorist threats. Boy, them white people ain't playing about no terrorist threats, bruh. Especially from no nigga. And then black on black crime, they just like, oh yeah. And then, that DA gonna have a field day with Wack. Wack has got so much motherfucking content about on Pabru this and on this and that. Nigga, you got decades of content certifying your allegiance. So you did, and then it ain't like this. This is another thing too. Now, the DA is gonna be hard to do it to somebody with a smaller YouTube space. You feel me? Because they really gotta look for you. When you Wack 100, and a nigga just say, "Oh yeah, Wack 100," woo, and then they just type your name in. Like if, like a smaller YouTuber, you have to type a name in. You have to know the podcast, everything. Wack 100 is everywhere. So when they Google him, the DA ain't even gotta spend time long with looking, to see who he is. And then they're gonna see what he's into. And then third, once they see what he's into, they're gonna see who he fucks with. Then once they see who he fucks with, then that's the pieces to the puzzle they need. So then they start from the back to the front. They're gonna start off with his name. The next thing, place of business. What does he do for a living? And he's a content creator. And not only that, with the content, he lies. Set people up, catch them cases. It's just bogus. But yeah, Whack. I feel sorry for him though. He got some explaining to do. Real talk. And shit, Whack gonna have a line of niggas looking for him. I ain't gonna lie. He at that county jail, he gonna have a line of niggas waiting on him. He ain't did too much. He ain't did too much on these YouTube streets to where he's like a household name. And with being a household name, it's easy to find your information. It's easy. Easy. You just gotta be like, who? Where? Oh, Whack. Mm-hmm. Check into him. And what it's gonna be paperwork. You know how that shit go. But like I said, man, AYLESS Moments TV, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.